What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by Frozen Particle to discuss this new character that looks like Frieza on Team Universe 6. Now, before I start, obviously a small spoiler alert in the beginning of this video. I mean, if you click this, you already know we're going to talk about this character, and even though it's kind of a spoiler, at this point, everybody in the YouTube community knows that there were a bunch of new characters introduced this past week for Dragon Ball Super's next arc, and even though we're not going to discuss about the details of that, we're just going to talk about the character design himself and why Toriyama decided to go with a Frieza race character as opposed to something more original. So without further ado, let's discuss this. Now, the big criticism outside in the past week was, obviously, a lot of people made fun of the bear thing because it looks like Winnie the Pooh on steroids. You have Clank from Ratchet and Clank, the robot. You have a small Saiyan, of course, which I feel like is the most original form that it was introduced thus far. You have the mirror-looking guy, and then you have Frieza again. Literally, it looks just like Frieza because obviously it's part of the same race. And a lot of people are saying, Toriyama, really? You just gave us Frieza. Why are we doing another Frieza-based character again? Now, personally with me, I'm very excited. I don't have to tell you that, guys, in every single video how much I love Frieza's character. He's my favorite villain, and I'm excited to see his race now being, I guess, more recognized in the series, in the universe, with another character. This is the first time where canonically, is that the right word, where Frieza's being reintroduced again in a way, because even though Cooler was cool, yeah, get it? Cooler never was a canon character, so this is actually the first official time where we get another Frieza-based character, so I'm excited about that. But a lot of people feel the opposite just because, in a way, it's quote-unquote lazy or whatever, so let's discuss that. So Frozen Particle, why don't you go ahead and jump in and let me know your feelings and thoughts on Frieza essentially being reintroduced again. Let's actually give him another name so we don't keep calling him Frieza so people get confused. Let's call him Blizzard or something. And watch his name actually be Blizzard too, which would be kind of funny. But for the rest of this video, we're going to refer to him as Blizzard just so people don't get confused and think we're talking about Frieza. But Frozen Particle, what do you think about Blizzard?
Alright, so I think the revival of Frieza story line is kind of setting up the evolution of Frieza, and
right.
You know how he has a further evolution of the golden form. Now we are not sure if Blizzard will have this said golden form, but I'm pretty excited, and I think there is some criticism to say that he's sort of just being lazy and stuff, and I think that's Toriyama, just very unexpected. I wouldn't call it lazy, just unexpected.
Right.
And I think people criticize stuff, and we haven't even seen this character in action yet. We don't know his personality, so it's all just wait and see for now. But I wonder whether he's going to have a golden form himself, because we're not sure at this point, but it would be pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, the thing that makes me excited about the Frieza race in general is they're very unexpected. I mean, do you remember the first time you watched the Planet Namek saga, the Frieza saga? You watch Frieza pop out, he's so terrifying. He transforms again, and transforms again, and just keeps transforming, getting stronger and stronger. It created the most infamous line in anime history where it's like, this is my final form. Frieza has always been very, crazy in that world. And it's exciting to see that we're going to get the exact same thing again with this Blizzard character. Now, something I want to toss out there is we can pretty much assume that Vados and Whis are essentially the same when it comes to being the guardian of their gods of destruction. Both Vados and Whis are really, really fast. Both Champa and Beerus, they travel with Vados and Whis. And I feel like the staffs, the Google staff I like to call it, are in a way the same thing. So I feel like that the same hyperbolic time chamber style room that Whis has in his staff, Vados does as well. So I have a theory that the 5 warriors that Champa picked out probably trained with excuse me, probably trained with Vados and Champa in those 5 days prior to their term of starting. So my question is it possible that, number one, all 5 of those characters learned how to use God Ki in that time? Because remember, that staff is basically like the room of spirit and time, where it's like it travels a lot, or the time changes a lot slower inside the staff as opposed to the outside. So they probably spent like 5 years inside that, or some crazy number like that. Is there a form that this Blizzard character achieved getting ready for his tournament to start? And on top of that, how powerful is it going to be as opposed to Frieza? Now, if you remember, Frieza's one flaw in Resurrection F was, spoiler alert if you didn't see Resurrection F, was the fact that he achieved his golden form and he immediately went to fight Goku. And then the only reason why he lost is because he didn't know how to control it. Now, imagine if Blizzard now does the same thing. He achieves a golden style form or whatever evolution he chooses, and now instead of going to fight a Saiyan for revenge, he has an extra couple years to train inside the staff and actually master that. If you remember, Golden Frieza was actually stronger than Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. He was stronger, but the only reason why he lost is because he ran out of power so fast he couldn't control it, and then by the time the fight started, it was pretty much over just because he ran out of power himself. Now imagine if we take Blizzard in that same situation. He achieves his golden form essentially, masters it, and now you throw him into the picture against the Universe 7 team. Imagine the craziness that could happen with that. Frozen Particle, what do you think about that?
Yeah, that's a very great theory, and I would like to see some sort of something like that, in the series. I also had a quick prediction in my mind that what if this Frieza, creature, Blizzard, always trained throughout his life. So then maybe, I don't know, Goku, Vegeta, I'm just spitballing here, but what if Goku and Vegeta had to use the Supreme Kaipataro earrings to maybe fuse and defeat him, and then obviously we use the Dragon Balls to, revert back. I'm just spitballing here, but I think that sounds like a good theory to me. And I think if fans were to see the Golden Form again, I think some of them would be pissed off, but I think...
I'm not gonna lie. If people saw the Golden Form again, I'm calling right now, a lot of people will be pissed off just on the unoriginality factor. But at the same time, something to consider is the fact that, remember, it's not really unoriginal because Frieza never really used his full potential. This time we'll be getting a Golden Form on his full potential. And on top of that, I don't even think it will be a Golden Form, because if you remember, the only reason why Frieza chose the form to be golden was because he wanted it to be a revenge type of thing. I guess Blizzard's quote-unquote Golden Form will be something else, just this perfect form, like a true perfect form, let's call that. A true perfect form for Blizzard would be quite a threat to the team, because again, even if you said Frieza never trained, imagine if this Blizzard character actually trains his entire life, how powerful he will be. Because the thing that makes Frieza's race so incredible is the fact they're so powerful without even doing anything, without even lifting a finger. And when they really tap into their potential, they are really crazy fighters. And from my understanding, this tournament is going to be like the Baba elimination. Whoever loses all 5 members of their team loses. So basically, people can fight multiple times. If Goku has to fight all 5, he has to fight all 5. Imagine if this Frieza character, Blizzard, ends up destroying everybody on the Team Universe 17, which most likely won't happen because that's kind of a cop out there. But I feel like he's going to be a threat when he really taps into his power. And just the fact that, we have this character that possibly trained with Vados and Champa leading up to the tournament and possibly mastered his golden form has me really excited. Like, think about the possibilities there that, could make this next arc so incredibly exciting and just crazy, especially when the fight starts. And that's why it has me so hyped as opposed to the other characters. What do you think about all that?
Oh, that's definitely awesome. And I would like to see, this new Blizzard character, that's what we're calling him, for the time being at least, really tap into that potential that the Frieza's race has. Because, as we were talking off air a little bit, Frieza's race was sort of a mutant race. And it's sort of an anomaly, and it's sort of like, it shouldn't really exist. It's just a mutant race from a previous race that I guess died out, we're not sure. And it's kind of strange that another one of these, mutants are in another universe, so we don't know his backstory, but hopefully we get some really detailed, stuff here. Knowing Toriyama will probably be simple, but, that's still good. So, yeah, I'm really hoping for this guy. I was a little disappointed, and I was criticizing the originality of the Frieza race character, but now that I've seen your side, I'm pretty hyped, but I'm still a little skeptical because, they could just do the same thing all over again. We're not too sure. Same with the other characters. I'm hyped for them, but I'm not holding my breath or anything. I'm still, a touch skeptical, but, still excited.
One last thing I want to toss out there is that Saiyan that was also revealed doesn't seem to be part of an extinct version of the Saiyan race in Universe 6, and I feel like this Blizzard character is the opposite of Frieza. Instead of being this evil, crazy tyrant, in Universe 6, I feel like this guy is the opposite. I feel like he's like a hero of that universe. He's a good guy, he's probably done great, and I feel like, he's going to definitely be a different base character than Frieza was. Like, imagine that, a good Frieza, kind of like how Froze was in the extended universe of Dragon Ball Heroes, so I don't know. I mean, what does everybody think in the comments below? Just, drop your thoughts, your opinion of how you feel about Frieza's race being, I guess, extended and introduced with new characters. Is it lazy, not lazy? What do you look forward to? What don't you want to happen? Basically, any thoughts you have about this upcoming arc, just drop a comment below and let's see how the community feels. But overall, I'm excited. Like I said, just imagine the opportunity that a Frieza-based character could have if they could actually train and master their powers, as opposed to how Frieza achieved a new form and then kind of rushed too early. Like, it could be an intense fight, it could be quite a threat, and I feel like this Blizzard character is going to be the best person on that team when it comes down to fighting. So I'm excited for that. Frozen Particle, is there anything else you want to add before we end this?
Yeah, I think all of the fighters from the 6 universe are not bad guys per se, but they just got dragged into this tournament by Champa. I don't think they're good or bad, just, fighters, very strong fighters. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you punch that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Check out Frozen Particle and description below as well, and I guess we'll take them from there. But as always, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. This has been Rhymestyle and Frozen Particle, and we'll see you guys in the comment section below.